We've known each other for what?
Known each other for 4 years.
Okay.
Working together for 2.5.
It's interesting what the inception of this relationship was.
Yeah, it just got taken away from us
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah. How do we even say this?
I don't know. You go for it. You go for it.
Back in like 2017, I woke up one day and I was like, I need a school bus. And I bought one for $9,000, and it was in New York. And I didn't know how to get it to LA because it was an older school bus, like 1970, 1980. And I was like, Dad, who lived in Ohio, I was like, can you grab this school bus?
It's a 2005.
Yeah, in 2005?
Yeah.
Oh, I lied.
I'm sorry.
Decades off.
Yeah.
My bad.
That's gonna happen a lot in this episode.
Yeah,
So
right.
Danny's a stickler for exactness.
It's just if it was
She
that
has her
far
name on her own phone. Like just in case she's like, oh, that's mine. That's my
Well,
name.
and that's one of her biggest strengths. Her attention to detail. Like
It's fantastic.
We need her. We need her. I've said it oftentimes. She's the glue that holds the Maverick house together.
Yeah.
It's just if it wasn't so far off, I wouldn't have corrected it. But please continue.
No, I'm glad you did.
Okay.
It's not a retro bus. But it is an old bus, and I only trusted my father to drive it from New York to California. He posted on his Instagram, he's an adventure man. He's like, hey, if anyone wants to join me on this ride, feel free to do so. And like 5 people he picked up along the way, and you were one of them.
Yeah.
You were one of the people that decided to get in the bus with Greg Paul and travel across the country.
I called my mom and I actually didn't tell my dad. I called her and I was like, hey, there's this guy that just posted on Instagram. Like, I know of his son. He does these YouTube videos. So, like, I feel like he can't do anything bad because he's in the public light.
You
so,
spoke
like,
a little too soon, but sure.
Have you not heard of this thing called Me Too that's been going around to everybody in the industry?
No, it wasn't.
like,
It wasn't in a creepy way.
No, I know, but like
it was just a random person on a random bus. Like, it was very weird. That's why I
Yeah.
didn't tell my dad. I literally was in LA and my dad called me and was like, what are you doing? Where are you at?
And how did you get there?
And how did you get there?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, here's the story. But he was mad that I didn't tell him.
Of course, Danny. I gotta ask, why'd you get on the fucking bus, Danny?
I
Hannah Montana tickets.
that was my first concert. Hannah Montana Joe's.
Was it?
Jonas Brothers.
Is that how you got the tickets?
No.
Have you guys not heard of that shit? Like, you don't go into a stranger's fucking van.
Yeah.
Was it because it was a bus?
No,
You're like, it's
here's
different.
what it is. Here's what it is. I love adventure and I love doing new things. Just like you said, stimulation. I get tired of doing the same thing over and over again. So I was in college.
Yep.
I had been there for 3 years. 3 years is like, whew, it's a lot.
Yep.
And it was actually 2 weeks before nationals for triathlon, which was crazy because my coaches were like, what are you doing? This is like a big training weekend. And I was like, I got to get out of here. I got to go do something else. And I saw it online and I was like, this is it.
This
On LA.
man driving this 2005 bus.
Yeah, I
across
swear
the
there's
country
nothing
is-
even more.
Are you the kind of person that likes? You said you like change, but are you weird? Would you consider yourself a weird person?
Yeah. But like what?
In
do you mean
a
by
great
that?
way.
Yeah,
I
no,
just
in a
know-
great way.
Yeah,
I'm
like a little bit different. Like you like to do things that aren't exactly linear in life. Like you
Yeah.
like to take risks.
Oh, fuck yeah, she takes risks. I'm worried about GP and I know him. You got into a van when he was a stranger.
He's actually, I will say this.
Welcoming?
No, yeah, his first impressions are often fantastic.
Right.
Yeah, but dude,
Well,
you're on
we
a
called-
trip. That's
we had a
hours.
we had calls on the phone like twice before. Like, so it wasn't just like super random. He like vetted me and I kind of vetted him.
What was
Got
it?
you.
What did he say
Yeah.
that calmed you enough to get onto this strange school bus with him?
Oh,
What did he say to you, Danny?
I don't
what
think
was
I
his
remember actually. I don't like. I
Was it memorable?
I DM'd him and was just like, "Are you passing through Colorado?"
Right.
And he goes, "Hell yeah, Colorado! I love Colorado."
Oh, because that's where you were.
Yeah.
Because you went to college at Colorado
CSU.
State University.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And that's okay. And every time we go to Colorado,
She goes, yeah.
yeah, you
I'm gonna meet up
Well,
with some of
because
my friends.
So I love when we go to Colorado because selfishly, but you like Boulder and it doesn't make any sense to me. Actually, it does make sense because you are you, and I am me,
yeah.
and Fort Collins is better than Boulder.
Is there's like a rivalry or?
It's not even about the rivalry. I don't really care about that. It's more just like fact, truth.
Okay, got it. So he passed through Colorado. He
Yeah.
picked you up, and then he dropped you off on Vine Street, which is where I was, in the bus.
Yeah.
And I was on a pretty gruesome like regiment there. In the morning, I'd wake up and I'd work out. It was the first thing, 7, 8 a.m. And I remember the first night that you guys stayed over. Again, there's like 5 of you that my dad brought. I went to go work out, and you were the only one that came with me.
Yeah.
I was highly impressed.
I needed a workout in.
Yeah, because you skipped your triathlon
Yeah.
workout.